Welcome back everybody, I hope this video finds you well. As we close in on the holidays, the demand for the PS5 console, now officially 1 year old, is really going to start to heat up, which is hard to imagine considering how this entire first year has gone. But if you are so fortunate enough, or maybe you know someone who owns a PS5 or is currently in the market, then these legit PS5 accessories from NexiGo are definitely worth checking out. When I think of PS5 accessories, I generally think of third-party products such as RGB LEDs, faceplates, and skins that are more cosmetic to make your console look and feel more unique. Because of how fun and cool these kinds of accessories can be, it's easy to gloss over some other options out there that are a lot more practical and useful. In my first impressions video of the PS5, I mentioned that I'm not the biggest fan of the PS5 placed in the horizontal position, primarily due to the fact that it still requires that round base stand to stabilize it, which I honestly do not think looks all that great, given the smaller radius as compared to the large body of the PS5, and it just doesn't feel as sturdy as I would like. Well, I wish that I landed on this NexiGo horizontal stand months ago. It has a very simplistic but effective design that in my opinion looks 10 times better than the stock stand. When using this stand, the PS5 feels a lot more structurally sound. There's padding on the areas that make direct contact with the console, as well as on the underside to prevent the PS5 from slipping around. It comes in both matte white and matte black, and I wish that I thought of it first. At a glance, here's what's included inside. At first, it's going to appear that there's only 2 ABS parts included, but this stand accommodates both the disc and the digital PS5 versions. To do so, one of the stand pieces actually detaches from the other, creating a total of 3 parts. If you own the digital version, there is no need to detach any parts at all. But if you do have the disc version as I do, go ahead and toss the narrow piece, as you won't be able to install the stand with it. For the installation process, all you'll need to do is place the PS5 in the vertical position and clip the 2 stand parts onto the faceplate as shown. Once secure, place the PS5 back into the horizontal position and you're in business. For the very first time, the PS5 actually looks striking to me in the horizontal position. And as an added bonus, this stand has the potential to improve the airflow around the console as well. As PS5 owners know all too well by now, average battery life for the DualSense controller can vary widely depending on the games that you're playing. But in general, I've noticed that PS5 games usually drain the battery a lot faster than with PS4 games. Part of the explanation for this is likely due to the more advanced features with haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. You can lower or disable these features altogether to extend battery life for the DualSense, but this is really a half-baked solution because you'll then be robbing yourself of the full next-gen experience for the PS5. Insert this 1500 mAh rechargeable battery pack. This accessory attaches directly to the back of the DualSense controller via the USB-C port to provide up to 10 hours of additional battery life. If you look closely, there are 4 LED indicator lights on the very back that allow you to monitor the battery status when you push the small button beneath them. And when the time comes to recharge this external battery itself, you simply use the provided USB-C cable to recharge in just roughly 3 hours. Aside from the additional gameplay that this accessory will afford you, a huge pro of this battery pack is that it does not interfere with the official PS5 charging dock station. Additionally, the battery pack even features a protective chip, which will automatically shut off the charging to the controller when it's no longer needed, and it also has overheat and overload protection. This last PS5 accessory is a true all-in-one design that I think is absolutely perfect for people who have a gaming area with very limited space. A feature-packed vertical stand that accommodates both the disc and digital versions of the PS5. It has a built-in charge station that allows for simultaneous charging of 2 DualSense controllers. It has a cooling fan with 3 adjustable fan speeds, storage space to accommodate up to 10 physical disc games, a headphones mounting clip attachment, and it even has a storage slot for the PS5 Media Remote, which I actually have yet to pick up. But as you can see, it also accommodates the Fire Cube remote perfectly as well. At a glance, here are all components included inside. We have the vertical stand hub itself, a 5-volt AC wall adapter, the headphones mounting clip, and the user manual, which provides a very useful product diagram. Installation simply involves turning the PS5 on its head to attach the stand to the PS5 using the provided threaded screw, which is a really nice touch because a lot of third-party vertical stands out there neglect this detail. My previous vertical matte white stand among them, even though there is a cutout explicitly forward, and the screw that comes with the original stand is far too long to tighten down securely. An important detail to note about this particular accessory is that there are 2 different Amazon product listings. One that ships with a dual USB cable that draws power directly from the PS5 itself in order to power the controller chargers and the cooling fan, while the second model, which is the one that you're looking at right here, ships with a much more traditional AC wall adapter cable, which I think is a much better option because it doesn't occupy any of the valuable USB rear ports. This also means that you don't have to place your PS5 in rest mode in order to charge the controllers when the PS5 is not in use. Once you have the PS5 securely attached to the stand and the power cable connected, you'll notice that the two small controller icons will immediately light up blue. But once you place a depleted controller into the charging dock, that respective icon will then turn red, letting you know that the charging is in process. And once it's complete, which can take up to 3 hours if that controller is completely exhausted, that light will then revert back to blue. When it comes to the cooling fan feature, again, there are 3 levels of adjustment. To toggle in between them, simply tap the button at the very back of the vertical stand hub. Low fan speed is indicated by green, medium orange, and high red. If you're currently using the PS5 in the horizontal position, and you're not exactly in love with the look of it, or if at any point in time you felt that the console just doesn't feel as sturdy as you'd like, then this simplistic stand from NexiGo is definitely worth checking out. Personally, I really dig the look of the PS5 in the horizontal position with this stand, and I haven't seen anything else on the market to date quite like it. As for this 1500 mAh rechargeable battery pack, I think that this one is a very worthy PS5 accessory as well if you are frustrated by the battery life of the DualSense, especially if you're working with a single DualSense controller at the moment. Even if you're not the biggest fan of battery packs in general, because of added weight and thickness, I found that snapping on this battery pack during crucial gameplay to be a lot more convenient than running a lengthy cable from the console to the controller. And as for the all-in-one vertical stand hub, this accessory out of the 3 is definitely my favorite, and I can really see this making an excellent Christmas gift for either yourself or for someone you know. I think it looks really stylish whilst providing a very practical and efficient means of enjoying your console in setups where space comes at a premium. But let me know down in the comments below if you think any of these PS5 accessories look promising to you. As always, thanks for watching and supporting the channel, and remember to check the description for codes and savings on these products at hand. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, peace.